Greece is a beautiful country with a rich history and culture, attracting millions of tourists every year. However, behind its picture-perfect facade lies a dark underbelly of corruption. Corruption has been a persistent problem in Greece for decades, and it has far-reaching implications, including how it affects the country's tourism industry. Corruption in Greece takes many forms, from politicians accepting bribes to businesses engaging in illegal activities. The Greek government has made efforts to combat corruption over the years, but the progress has been slow. In 2022, Greece ranked 52nd out of 180 countries in the Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index. One of the most significant ways corruption affects tourism in Greece is through kickbacks and bribes. These practices are common in the hospitality industry, with hotel owners and tour operators paying off government officials to secure favorable treatment, such as permits and licenses. These bribes and kickbacks can drive up the cost of doing business and make it difficult for small and independent businesses to compete. Another way corruption impacts tourism is through the quality of services provided to tourists. When corrupt practices are widespread, it can lead to a lack of investment in infrastructure and public services. For example, funds meant for upgrading public transport or renovating historical landmarks can be siphoned off through corrupt means, leaving tourists with outdated and poorly maintained facilities. Corruption can also lead to a lack of transparency in the tourism industry, making it difficult for tourists to make informed decisions about where to spend their money. When businesses and officials engage in corrupt practices, it can create an uneven playing field, with some businesses benefiting from preferential treatment while others struggle to survive. Corruption in Greece can also impact tourists directly, with incidents of bribery and extortion reported in some areas. For example, tourists may be asked to pay a bribe to avoid a fine or penalty, or they may be overcharged for services or goods due to corrupt practices. These incidents can leave tourists feeling cheated and disillusioned with their experience in Greece. Furthermore, corruption can have a negative impact on Greece's reputation as a tourist destination. Tourists are unlikely to return to a destination where they feel they have been mistreated or taken advantage of, and negative word of mouth can spread quickly through social media and online review sites. The Greek government has recognized the impact of corruption on the tourism industry and has taken steps to combat it. In 2019, a new anti-corruption law was passed, providing greater protection for whistleblowers and increasing penalties for corrupt practices. Additionally, Greece has implemented electronic systems for public procurement, reducing the opportunities for corruption in the awarding of contracts. However, despite these efforts, corruption remains a persistent problem in Greece. To truly combat corruption, there needs to be a cultural shift in how corruption is perceived and addressed in society. This requires a sustained effort from the government, civil society, and the private sector to promote transparency and accountability. In conclusion, corruption is a significant problem in Greece that affects many aspects of society, including the tourism industry. Kickbacks and bribes can drive up the cost of doing business and create an uneven playing field for businesses. Corruption can also impact the quality of services provided to tourists and lead to incidents of bribery and extortion. To combat corruption and protect the tourism industry, there needs to be a sustained effort to promote transparency and accountability in society.